Journal entry. April 10th, 2009. I called out of work today. I didn't lie. I truly feel sick, just not in my body. Someone once told me writing things down makes chaos easier to understand. I don't know if it can make sense of this, but I'm out of options. Nothing has been right since Morgan came back from Bolivia. 2 weeks shouldn't change a person so completely. But when she stepped through the front door, something had already ended without me knowing. The first thing I noticed was the bracelet. Thin thread, hand-woven in red and blue. Ugly, cheap traveler junk. Except it doesn't feel cheap. It feels old, intentional, alive, in a way that makes your instincts whisper, don't touch it. Morgan never wore accessories. Not once, never cared for them. And yet she hasn't taken it off since returning. Her personality didn't shift. It bent, like metal heated and hammered into a new shape. The softness in her eyes drained away, replaced with something observant, silent, and predatory. Sometimes she watches me like I'm not a husband she loves. But a math problem she's still solving. I spend as much time away from home as I can. She stays inside. No music, no TV, no phones. Just stillness. I don't know what she does in those silent hours. I don't know if I want to know. At night we lie in bed facing opposite directions. The space between us feels occupied by a third thing neither of us dares name. 3 days ago, I looked out the 4th floor break room window at the office. In the bushes below, I swear I saw her, face tilted upward. No blinking, no movement, just watching. I looked away for 1 second, and she was gone. She barely eats now. Her cheeks are sharpening into points. Shadows carve her face deeper each day. Sleep avoids her completely, but nights are worse. Sometimes the bed dips beside me, slow and deliberate, as if someone invisible is sitting down. I feel breath near my ear, calm, patient, waiting. The worst night was last night. We had dinner. She placed a plate in front of me. Dumplings. We don't cook dumplings. Before I could question it, she said quietly, "Tomorrow is Good Friday." I stared at her, confused, then looked down. 12 dumplings. 12. Her lips curled into a smile that felt ceremonial, like punctuation after a warning. I forced one down, made an excuse. Went to bed just after 3 a.m. I woke to an empty bed. Morgan wasn't there. I tried pulling the blanket back over me, but it pulled away instead, slowly, controlled. My skin turned cold, then the mattress pressed inward behind me. The shape of someone sitting down, heavy, real, but nothing was visible. I froze, lungs locked, muscles turned to stone. Something crawled up from my feet, slow at first, testing, then deliberate. A weight pressed over me, constricting my ribs, my throat. I couldn't scream, couldn't breathe. Then I was lifted upward. My back arched off the bed and dropped. I hit the mattress, gasping. Hands numb, vision fractured. I sprinted to the bathroom, splashed water on my face, and stared into the mirror. Behind me, reflected clearly, was Morgan, but not the Morgan I married. Skin dull as chalk, eyes fully black. Smiling so wide, her face looked torn to contain it. My breath ripped from me, and I woke up, back in bed. But the pain didn't leave. The pressure marks on my ribs didn't leave. The bracelet, the change, the dumplings, Good Friday, the being in the bed. This isn't coincidence, it's intention. Something came back wearing Morgan, and I don't recognize the thing behind her eyes. Tonight I stopped pretending. You are not my wife, you are not her, whatever you are. You don't get to stay. Email sent 10:58 a.m. Same day. Please call me when you read this. Hi Mom, Dad, I hope Iceland is treating you well. I've been trying to call, but I know service is terrible where you're hiking. I need to tell you about Bolivia. During a hiking trail, I met an elderly woman wearing traditional outfit, layered skirt, wool shawl, round hat. She didn't speak English. She smiled and lifted my wrist, tying this handmade bracelet around it before I could refuse. The moment it tightened, my skin burned. Her expression warped. Her voice dropped into something ancient and melodic and wrong. She laughed, clutching my arm like she'd already made a decision for me. I walked away slowly, checking over my shoulder every few seconds. I don't know why I didn't remove the bracelet. It felt like it belonged on me. When I finally did take it off at home, it was back on my wrist by morning, twice, maybe more. Strange things happen now. Lights flicker. Faucets turn on alone. The house whispers when it's too quiet. Sometimes it feels like the silence itself is listening. Tommy has changed too. He's pale, restless. He jerks awake in the night terrified, like he's fighting something invisible in his sleep. Last night I tried giving him something mild to help him rest, but I immediately regretted it and couldn't sleep myself. A loud crash came from the attic. I checked and found a dead bird, rotten, stiff, like it died days ago. But there was no way it got inside. Tommy came downstairs hours later, trembling and sweating. He looked at me as if I was an intruder. He said nothing and left. I don't know what's happening. Please answer me when you can. Love. Morgan's second email, 11:07 a.m. sender. No caller ID. No puedes salvarlo. El que no está escrito en el libro de la vida será arrojado al fuego eterno. Translation, you cannot save him. Those not written in the book of life will be thrown into the fire. Case summary. Police file victim Morgan Hale, 32. Found deceased. Multiple stab wounds suspect. Tommy Hale. Missing. Location unknown, evidence missing. One blue and red woven bracelet status. Cold case. Some say the bracelet was never an object. Some say it was an invitation. Others say it was a collar. No one has seen Tommy Hale since that night, and no one has ever found the bracelet again.